this is Irontrader. It is Sunday night. So as usual, we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. Now, crude oil, the OPEC meeting was supposed to be today, December 1st, but they postponed that till December 5th now, okay? So they're reviewing whether to add crude oil on, to take it off, to leave things the same. So December 5th now is the OPEC meeting. Okay, this video is for information purpose only, not a recommendation advice on a stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Okay, we're going to see here what we're going on here. Now, if you look at here at the a daily chart, we're going to look at a weekly here right after that. What we have is we're in a downtrending here price range. Okay, see we have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. So we're in a downtrend here on the old charts. Okay, so when we look at this, see how this is? Even if you take the really big picture, we come up here, down there. Okay, see how this is? This is all in a downtrending market situation going on here now. Okay, so basically, I know I tell you this all the time, but these were the war premium situations. And then we can see here how the last 3 days of trading here, they just didn't really amount to anything, okay? Because now this popped up, but you notice it couldn't close above that 8. This one here went right into the 8, and then Fridays it popped up, went above the 8 into the 21 and couldn't hold either one of them, and now here we are, okay? So your price right now is below your 8, 21-day, 50-day, 100-day, 200. That's not a bullish sign at all, okay? Plus this time of the year. Now, again, if you look at a seasonality chart, seasonality chart says buy this the first week of December and run it up in the first couple of days of January. We got to see if it plays on out, okay? But right now here, we'll just like a look at the downside here first. So far today's low, we're looking at 67.92. We look at Friday's low, that was 67.87. That's what we're going to be trading against, okay? So if that is lost, we're going to come right to the bottom of this candle here. 67.75 is going to be next, and then we're going to come right to the here at 67.28. Then we can come here 66.82, and then here's your big retest here at 66.53 level. Now, again, if this is lost, we're going to come here. This is going to be your next target, 66.33. We'll come right here at 65.63, and then your big retest at 65.27. When we look at the weekly chart, I'm going to show you the 65.27. If we break that, exactly where we're going to go. Now, RSI isn't showing us anything. This is just sideways action, no divergences. This is the same thing here, just a sideways action situation. But, okay, let's take a look at the upside. This is going to be key. This is going to be your first resistance at 69.20. Right above that, you have your next resistance at 69.49. Now, again, if we can get above that, we can go to the top of this candle, 69.96. Top of that candle right there, 70.38, and then right here is going to be your big target at 70.47, okay? But again, you have to close above. You can't just shoot up and come down, shoot up. Now, this is great trading, don't get me wrong, but it's not a buy and hold situation. Now, if we can get above that 70.47, we're going to come right up here at 71.51. That's going to be your target. We'll come up here, 72.25, and then we're going to start running into that 100-day at 72.59, and then we have your big resistance at 72.88 level. Okay, so this is all going to be very, very strong resistance, but you got to get above that 821 there and 50-day. But basically, we have a sideways action. So for me, and then what I suggest there is just trade this. Okay, this is just a trading situation here. This is not a buy and hold kind of situation. Now, next year, with the new president coming in here on the 20th, he likes to drill, okay, because he understands that if you can produce more oil, what will happen is you take the prices down like at the pump. Okay, and that's really what you want to do because, you know, higher gas prices are pretty much like a tax on people. So that's what his whole theory is. We're going to get there and try to pump this. Right now, we're doing 13.5 million barrels a day in the U.S. here, and he wants to get that to like 15 to 16 million barrels per day. Plus, now U.S. has the light sweet crude, which is good for gasoline and for products. But the Gulf, which is shut down, is very good for that heavy crude. And that's what we're going to be looking for next here. So, again, I think we could be like a big pump more oil than any country around. And I think that's going to be the situation here. So, basically here, I don't know about, running up here to $70, $80, $100, unless some kind of a circumstances, like we have these premiums here in the war situation, okay, then maybe, yes, something on that order. But regularly, I think prices are going to go lower. Now, one thing really is the war. There is a peace agreement between Israel and Iran. Again, we got to see if it's going to hold. Russia and Ukraine, that has not been settled yet. So we got to see how this all shakes out. But you got to figure when we had this run up and they come down, run up, come down, run up, come down, all these premiums. So maybe here we get another premium going on up here. We have to wait and see. Okay, let's take a look here now at a weekly. Okay, here we have your weekly chart. Now, this is what we're looking for here. Basically, is the bottom of that candle. That's that 65.27 level. So if you just take that price channel, see 65.27. Okay, makes it life not easier. Now, if that is lost, and it hasn't been lost for a while here now on a closing basis, then we're going to be looking right here at 64.36, and then here is going to be your nice big target here at 63.64. Now, if this is lost, then we're going to come right here to the bottom. You're looking at 62.43. That's going to be next target level. And then we're going to come right there at 61.74. Okay. Then if that's lost, we're going to be going right here to the left. Okay. You got 61.56 level here. And we can take this all the way on down. You got 66 level. You got 58.73. We can come all the way down here to 57.63 level. And then we could come all the way down here because this was that run up all the way to the top of that candle. You're looking at 53.94. So you could go down to here to mid 50s very, very easy. The whole key is going to be right there, is going to be that 65.27 level. So I wanted to point that out to you where this could possibly go if this level is lost. Now, not much here, 43. This isn't telling you really a whole nothing. And this is here is this is very, very bearish here because you are way below here your mid-range, okay? So just watch this here, this key level, this 65.27 level. If that's lost here, then we just follow the candles. We know where we're going to go and possibly even into those 50 levels very easily. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now, this is why I don't hold this overnight. Okay, because here we had a nice green candle. You're above your 8-day on Friday. Oh, look how great this looks. And then look what happens here today. Okay, so let's look at the upside here first. So you want to look at today's high, 3.25. Then we want to look right there at 3.29. That's going to be very, very critical, is that 8-day. We get above that. We look to Friday's high, 3.38. We come up here, 3.47, 3.52, and your big retest up there at 3.56. We crack that 3.56, which is right there. Then this is the target is going to be at 3.64. That's going to be next level. And then above that, we have 3.85, which is your 200-day on your weekly chart. Okay. Now that's going to be very, very tough here. If it happens to get up there, look at this 200-day. Okay. Look how long it's been since it's even come close to it. Okay. Not very, very long. I mean, look how long that is, I should say. I mean, the 8-day, 200-day here is very, very strong, okay, resistant level here. So it's going to take a lot. Even if it gets up to it, you got to see what the reaction is, okay? So this is a long time in the making. It could be building energy, but again, I think this is going to be very, very critical on a closing basis, is that 3.85. Now, downside, you want to look to Friday's low. That's going to be very key. That's at 3.175, okay? And then again, if that is lost here, then what we do is we just look right to the left of the chart. Okay, so what we'll be doing is looking at the top of that candle. Your next level, okay, is going to be right there. Okay, 3.15 will be next. And then we'll come right there at 3.13. And then we have 3.09. And then we start getting back into these levels here. You look at the bottom there, you're looking at 3.07. And then this is going to be your big target at 3.99. Okay, but right now here, this chart still looks very good. Your green is still over your red. Your RSI is sitting at 55. That could curl right back up here. There's no divergences here or anything, but you got to get back above that 8-day. Okay, 3.29, very, very critical. If you can, we follow the candles up, and there's your big target. 3.56, that's a retest. And we have to see what happens when you get there, okay? What is going to be the reaction if you get there? Now, downside, just watch Friday's low. Then we just follow the candles down. Here's your big target there on the downside is that 3.99, okay? So a lot of times you can set your charts up, just put a daily and a weekly, and you can get a really good look here at what is reality. I mean, look at here. This is basically all of 23 just sideways, okay? Look how long that is just sideways. Now, again, Bitcoin did the same thing, and then when she moved, she blew right through that 74 level, went right to 100K. Okay, so I'm not saying that's not going to happen. I'm just saying you're just watch out for that target, 3.56, and then we have that 3.64, and then here's the big boy right there at 3.85. We got to see what reaction we have once we get there. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow morning before 7. We'll take a look at crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll see what else we can throw in the old mix here for tomorrow. Now, remember, you got a full week this week here of trading, and remember that OPEC meeting is on the 5th. Trade what's in front of you, not what you want.